Oh, she's dead. Welcome to Valkyrie. My name is Valkyn, our generic gamer. Today we are playing Nope. What's the name of this game? Sacrament 4. I think that's recording. Welcome to Valkyrie. My name is Valkyn, our generic gamer. Today we are playing not Operation Gamora, but Sacrament 4. File: Operation Gamora. Date: April 15th. 2049. 12:01 a.m. City Center. The sky turns red before a massive explosion demolishes half of downtown. Entire city blocks are decimated, and thousands of lives are wiped away without a trace. All that remains is a single school building at the center of Ground Zero. Objective: reach Ground Zero and investigate cause. Return any evidence of terrorism or blasphemous activity. For the glory and the power, now and forever. Sacrament 4. Don't know what this game is about. At all. It just looked a little interesting in the pictures, so I decided to check it out. So, you know. It'll be quite the ride, I'm pretty sure. Okay. A lake surrounded by green and white bloom. A summer's breeze. Retrieve from the heat that envelops me whole. What? A reprieve from the heat that envelops me whole. I retrieve the heat! Soft, drowning, but a voice reaches out. Kind eyes, welcoming me to murder. Safe to kill. ... But I feel the ground begin to fall. Deployment. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Sure. The skyline is radiant and gray. Tall, dark shadows dot a place that once was. I'm not sure if the clouds mask dawn or dusk. I can speak, I swear. But their stillness unsettles all the time. As we descend, the air gets hotter. Burning, burning. As if we could as we could still feel pain, it would be excruciating. If we could still feel pain, it would be excruciating. I am out of my mind. Next. Thud. Thud? Whoa. Here we are. We land. A swirl of red dust kicks up beneath our feet. To my left, Special Agent C-89 rips off her parachute and throws it to the ground. Her eyes beam with focus and bloodlust. Agent C-89 reporting. The earpiece audio is tiny, more than usual. I don't know if it's because it's hard for me to read this, but whatever. To my right, Special Agent AA-77 removes his parachute with precision. His eyes betray a clarity that none of us have. Agent AA-77 reporting. The two turn to me. Director K-201, awaiting your command. I wonder how they say that. I look at our team among the rubble. AA tall and stark, C lithe and anxious. Yeah, that's how you pronounce that word. We're surrounded by abyss and totality, a field of rubble and dirt, bred from the fires that burn away the nothingness. Stare into the space too long, and you feel lost. Drifting. Let me drift. Drift away. The blast consumes everything that even hinted at life. While one sprung from the ground is not even ash. Oblivion, left with only a gray-red sky. Except for the target. Murder house. A giant among the emptiness. PS 109. Slightly below national average in performance. 3 stories. Standard construction. Unremarkable for its... 3 stories. Standard construction. Unremarkable but for its standing. At the top, a shining light. A star in the morning sky. Target 01. The source. On my advance, and we move. In my headset, the agents intone. What the heck does that mean? For the power and glory. For the power and glory. Protocol, practice, or fortune. We don't question which. I'll just turn down my music. If all the touch controls would work. Just use the buttons. Protocol. Practice. Unrelenting rage. Fortune. Protocol. Give me practice. Practice. Fortune! There were more of them. All of us, together. Laughing, playing, riding. The gears of bicycles turning. Falling, standing. Over the years, gliding. Stop! Stop! Focus. Over dead twigs that crumpled at mere sight. Tires tracking down forbidden paths, past abandoned outposts and skeletal trees. Stone stairways and structures standing among nothing, rotted husks of a life that never was. That was stolen. Stolen! Okay, focus! Z's cry pierces my eardrum. Moving in the distance, AA points. Faint, but present, the air distorts as wreckage seems to dissipate. It jitters in and out of existence, passing from cover to cover. Ooh, shadow monsters. We are not alone. C raises her gun. K, how do we engage? The presence flickers between us and the target. Shoot it dead! No way back. Advance. Draw weapons! Forward! AA nods. C doesn't need to be told. Pebbles crunch under our boots. Step, 1, 2. The movement has stopped, but the air reeks of tension. Still. Fire. Crackle. Over the airwave, the breathing of the squad. C, short, rapid, alert, AA, slow, measured. For a moment, I forget our purpose, until the air tears into two. Hold! And my team complies. We face silence. 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 Tree! Its claws, or what I can only call claws, whip by my face. The air splits like an atom, fracturing time. A slice on my cheek. Resume. The threat. Blood red in form and feel. Extract but corporal before him. It glares with eyes only I only assume exist. There we go. We've heard stories, or ... No. God, AA intones. AA is scared. AA is never scared. I'm perplexed. My hesitation is too much. C takes the cue. Engage the nightmare! Ah! There's actual gameplay! Engage nightmare. You can barely follow the nightmare as it moves. AA77 flinches as the nightmare runs past. I'm K, this is C, this is AA. My chick. The nightmare lunges for AA77. AA77 recoils from the nightmare's strike. K begins to move. Overwatch. Shoots ally to recover. Cover C. K readies himself. C reloads her gun. Fire. C fires at the nightmare. Hit confirmed. AA draw his gun. First aid, suppress. Suppress. C exits cover and fires at the nightmare's position. C's bullets ellipse the nightmare's sight. Ellipse? The nightmare vanishes. You hear it skittering in the shadows. C is shaking in anticipation. Take cover. C jumps behind some rubble. She uses the chance to plan her next attack. K readies his aim. Cover C again. K readies himself. AA calms himself. There's nothing to find. Take cover. AA takes a defensive position. Oh, you're the dude. No, I thought there was a chick. I don't know. He then tends to his wound. Oh, so that's what that does. C is shaking in anticipation. Fire at something? C takes aim and unloads her clip. There's some sound in the distance, but no nightmares hit. No nightmares hit? What? A flash of red. Out of the dust, the nightmare returns. AA draws his gun. Fire. AA fires with intent. The bullets land right as AA intended. K begins to move. Why don't you fire this time? K fires into the darkness. The bullets seem to vanish into thin air. C is shaking with anticipation. What's execute do? C launches into a frenzy. The nightmare retreats, leaving C stranded. The nightmare slinks out of sight. You still feel its presence. AA calms himself. Let's just fire into the wilderness. AA fires with intent. 1, 2, 3. The nightmare stumbles. K gets into position. Overwatch C. K prepares to cover C-89. 89. C reloads her gun. Suppress. C fires from cover. The nightmare hesitates at K's raining gunfire. A howl rings out. The nightmare appears. AA-77's blood is on its teeth. AA calms himself. Heal yourself. Heal yourself? Okay, I got us a little bit back to where we were. C reloads her gun. C, I want you to execute. C launches into a frenzy. C fires and fires, but hits nothing. The nightmare shrieks as it pounces at AA-77. The air whistles as the nightmare strikes past A-77. AA breathes in. Suppress. C places suppressing fire. Impacts dance around the nightmare's position. K gets into position. How about we overwatch C? K readies himself. The nightmare disappears behind some rubble. You still feel its presence. C reloads her gun. Just fire. C fires at the nightmare. The bullets sound like crazy when they strike the rubble. AA calms himself. AA, why don't you take cover? AA hides from the nightmare. He then tends to his wounds. K gets in position. Fire. K fires at the nightmare. The bullets seem to vanish into thin air. A howl rings out. K-201 recoils from the nightmare's edge. C is shaking in anticipation. Why don't you execute? C screams as she rushes the nightmare. The nightmare stops moving. It falls to the ground. Got it! It's dead. Okay. Dot. Is it a dot? I know you're there, Dot. Or it's just not gonna come. Watch the game close. That'd be hilarious. Their faces peer back at me. Always there for me. Always patient. Where did their kindness come from? Where does kindness go? Struggle? I struggle, but the faces blur. Familiar? Not quite there. My mind fills in the gaps. C? AA? No, I didn't know them. I remember more than them? Or I know more than them. Why is it so hard to remember? Who did I know? Who did I know? We flew through the woods, our escape. Diving deeper into a place the world forgot. Hoping it'd forget us. 2. They stop. The trees clear. Before us, miles of open air and grass. Highways of electricity carry whispers and secrets. Hut with like a drying rack and something over there that look like wires. Yep, the wires lead us home. And so they don't. And so they turn to me, no eyes, but a smile. Down, they say. We go down. I look and it frightens me. I see danger and death, but my abacus! Still alive. Friends, but my friends. Friends? My friends see freedom. I trust my friends, and I trust their smiles. I know they want what's best for me. So, we fall. Wheels spinning, faster and faster, downwards, and up. I'm a feather. I thought I was gonna be a loser. In the wind. I feel a feeling I forget and remember again. I feel a feeling I forget and remember again. That's a weird sentence. My chest tightens and oh, so tight I can't breathe. And my heart hurts, but it doesn't matter. I'm free. I'm freedom! Nope, I'm happy. Their faces peer back at me, always there for me, always patient. Always there. Always patient. Always dead. What the heck was that thing? AA cries. I look up from its corpse, I feel its blood trickle down my cheek. It's still warm. It's blood. Our blood. Pain and dust and death. We can see it. We can feel it, but it still doesn't feel real. Relax, AA. C steps to the body, drawing her sidearm. She fires into its head. We can shoot it, we can kill it. Another bang. They didn't train us for nothing. Yeah, looking good, guys! So pull it together! And she tosses the handgun aside. Everything is wrong. AA doesn't get shaken like this. C is never this collected. She throws a glare my way and it burns my face. Come on, leader. Let's move. C and AA start walking towards the school. I sigh and follow them in. There's a school, huh? The fall was too much. I'm not meant for this. I'm not meant for this. Was that a capitalized S? It hurts. It hurts. Fallen in the dirt. I scream. Only echoes answer. A tangle of plants and chrome. The wires cackle above. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. C and AA were gone. The school's lights were out, obviously. What the heck, K? Keep it together. C, AA, report. My voice trails off. Something in the air suffocates the words. I turn on my low light vision, but I'm not surprised by what I see. It's an empty school. I'm almost disturbed it's so ordinary. Except C and AA. Where are they? No, they can handle themselves. They don't need me. I don't need me. I've lost control of the mission. Whatever. We were attacked by a thing that didn't even look like it should exist. Shouldn't exist. Existent. Stop. Focus. Inside the entrance, a large welcome board nailed to the wall. Map. The 3 levels, stairs on the east and west sides. There's 3 levels, stairs on the east and west sides. A main office straight ahead, and classrooms the rest of the way. An ordinary school. Like the ones I went to? Or I think I went. What was it again? Office. Desks, papers, flickering monitors, a dripping coffee maker. I go deeper, beyond the glass walls into the interior office, past the copiers and printers. The gray cement closes in. Amongst dusty bookshelves stands a single desk and chair. Tall, creaky, leather. The subtle glow of the computer reflects off a cracked picture frame hanging off the far wall. Cracked. Examine. A blue screen from an outdated OS. Mojave? It asks for a password. It doesn't even have time. I don't have time for this. 3 memos are stuck to the bottom of the screen. There's nothing for me here. I turn out the sound of boots and guns. Still alone. My leg. The pedals mangled me. The chains entangled. The pedals? What's up? The dang pedal. Help. I only hear their gears as they fade away. Blink. I actually blinked when I said blink. Professor May. I don't see anything, but I feel their presence. Little ghosts flickering all around me, somehow both pale and luminous. Laughing, smiling, their teeth sharp and hungry. Staring, looking, piercing me. It hurts. It hurts. Come back. Please come back, please. Nothing but desks and a whiteboard. An unmoving ceiling fan. The air is sterile like the fluorescent lights overhead, if they still worked. At least there are windows looking out onto the city. At least there are windows looking out on the destroyed city, and the figures that overlook us. There you are. Unmoving and threatening, so tall, ready to crush us. 1 man versus 3. We're not getting out of here, are we? I feel nauseous. I have to leave. So to the east. You know, all the good things happen in the east. The doors collapsed. The stairwells crumpled to dust. Everything else is normal. Why did this have to be ruined? Is Command messing with us? Command. We haven't heard from them. The only command I hear is that running critic in my head. What? The only command I hear is running critique in my head. Not sure I quite understand that one. Worthless. C's glare burns my eyes. I feel AA's resentment. Oh, they're gone again. Were they there? Oh my gosh. I gotta leave. Get back on track. Accomplish. Anything. Something. West stairwell. The door doesn't open. Nothing seems wrong, though the handle is ice cold. On closer inspection, something is scratched into the door. Get out? Oh no, that's even worse. It's definitely not simple graffiti, and I don't recognize a symbol from anywhere. It looks vaguely occult, but we always skipped over that sort of stuff in training. Why? Like they were afraid just talking about it wouldn't take us. I could try shooting the handle off, but I don't want to risk detection from another of those things. Classroom B, of course. Every desk is upturned. Chairs are thrown this way and that. There's no window in this room, but I can feel them looking at me. In the corner, the muffled gasp of a child. He's hunched over, facing away. I hear my own voice as its gentle sobs. Shoot it, Dad! I hear that hurt. It feels so familiar. There's no child, only dust. I told you to shoot it, Dad. So much dust. I'm going to be sick. From this vast emptiness to this prison. I can't let this anxiety go. Go? Classroom A? I don't see anything, but I feel their presence. Already looked at this. Yeah. 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 Skip, please. A flicker behind me. I thought there was nothing. A machine I don't recognize flashes to life. It emits a white light and projects to the wall, a symbol like the one on the door. And then I hear them again. My ears are ringing. I can't stop shaking. Hollow cavities where their eyes would be. No kindness, only jeers, circling as if the rub in my failure, burying me with the dust and grass. The edges of my vision take hold, so dark, so red. These weren't my friends, but I can't remember anything else. Oh man, don't take this away from me too. I have to scream! Kay, are you okay? A's voice comes through my earpiece. My chest loses its grip. I can't believe it. My chest loses its grip. Kay, we found something. We need you over here. C's voice is calm, reassuring. Oh man, thank you. On my way. Dot. Let me guess, it's a dot. Is there another dot? Nope. I rush to AA and C, standing before the western stairwell. The door is off its hinges, and I feel like crying. I was so worried. I thought we lost you. C struggles to get her words out. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't know what else to say. I know this is wrong, but I don't care. We'll find the targets up the stairwell, AA points as he lets me go. Whenever you're ready, we await your command. I feel like I'm seeing my squad for the first time again. They're beaming with life and enthusiasm, like this nightmare wasn't happening. Oh yeah, it's not them, man. It's not, I don't know what to tell you. If it's what I needed to get, if it's what I needed to get pulled from that place, I won't question it. Why would you start a sentence with that? Let's move. Move. Let's do this thing. C tries to keep a whisper, but I can feel the excitement. The adrenaline, the rush. Maybe we can do this. I take point, raising my weapon as we head into the stairwell. C and A turn up their flashlights to check the corners. We only see the shadows of cobwebs and dust. I take a step up, then another. I hear C behind me, and AA. Shriek! Ah! Ah, she's dead. What? Where did? Hey! C screams. No, this isn't happening. Ah, C screams in action. I'm right behind her. Springs. A must be saved. That thing is going to die. With fire in our eyes, we attack. Oh yeah, that's normal. Engage Nightmare. The Nightmare turns towards K. 201. Your spirit sinks at its gaze. Sorry about that. No, I probably got ice cream on my lips. McDonald's came. Let's see. Just shoot it. K fires into the darkness. The bullets graze nothingness. C reloads her gun. C fires towards the Nightmare's position. The Nightmare hesitates at K's raining gunfire. The Nightmare shrinks in before lashing out. Oh. K201 is grazed by the Nightmare's massive blade. K readies himself. Take cover. K runs behind some ruins. He takes a chance to catch his breath. You're not gonna heal? Why don't you Fury? C screams as she rushes the Nightmare. Oh, they're both she's. Are we all she's? The dust clears, but no nightmare no nightmare to be seen. I'm a little jittery. Kinda cold. The Nightmare turns towards K201. It begins to advance. K readies his aim. Okay, so I'm a he. Can I first aid myself? Nope. I cannot. Fine. K rushes towards C89. With his little first aid knowledge, K tends to C89 as best he could. C readies herself. Why don't you just fire? C takes aim and unloads her clip. Hit confirmed. With hate in his eyes, the Nightmare attacks. C stumbles, his condition now critical. Great. Take cover. K takes cover behind some rubble. Once behind cover, K begins to apply some minor first aid. C shakes with anticipation. Fury. C lunges for the Nightmare. The Nightmare retreats, leaving C stranded. Great! Now she's gonna die. Nightmare glances at C89. There's an unsettling rage in his eyes. K gets into position. Take more cover. K takes cover behind some rubble. Once behind cover, K begins to apply some minor first aid. C readies herself. Take cover, please. C runs to cover. Beyond the cover, she reloads and takes aim. The Nightmare howls and rushes C89. In its fury, the Nightmare barely misses C89. K begins to move. Why don't you suppress? K lays down, suppressing fire. The Nightmare is forced to retreat. C is shaking with anticipation. Why don't you try Fury again? Launches into a Fury. The Nightmare stumbles. Thing falls. The Nightmare's dead. C runs to AA's side. She shakes him, screaming at him, strikes him. So A's a dude? I'm confused. He coughs up blood and jolts up before recoiling back down. His chest is torn in two. His blood soaks the ground, but he holds on. Split down the middle? His blood. Blood? We're not supposed to bleed. But then, there was so much blood staining the grass, surrounded. As my friends came back, surrounded. Their stares vacant, their wings dull, uncaring, fading into nothing. C. AA struggles. C lights up. What happened to protocol, you idiot? She chokes back a tear as we begin to lift him up. He's gonna split in two. I want him to split in two. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot. It got me. Then the building shakes. Rumble, rumble. Skittering dust and rubble, I can hear windows resonate. With their screeches and cries. They're coming. They're coming. Go! Now! Up. Should just waited. C jumps. We drag AA's body up the steps. First, then the next. Let's try it. Up. We can't make it. Scree! Bird? It's hideous. And the stench. A swirling mass of mangled bodies. Grotesqueries crawling on all fours. Devouring, tearing each other's figures as they swarm over and over. All of those eyes fixated on us. You can see eyes in that thing? You can barely comprehend its mass. Nightmare slashes at K201. K readies himself. Let's get an Overwatch on AA. C reloads her gun. Carry. C drags AA up the steps. They cannot escape. AA breathes in. Fire. AA musters all his strength. He's too weak to fire. You can see the Nightmare's eyes as they approach. Do you think you have a chance? Suppress. K fires indiscriminately. The Nightmare is hit and continues to scramble. You can see the Nightmare's eyes as they approach. Give them up. C reloads her gun. Please carry. C drags AA up the steps. Her efforts seem futile. AA draws his gun. Fire, dang it! Fails to even pull the trigger. The Nightmares roar and shriek. Give them up. K gets into position. Why don't we try and carry? K tries to drag AA away from the horde. K is able to delay the inevitable, just a little. C steadies herself. Try rage. C launches into a frenzy. The chaos is too great. The Nightmare horde swings for K201. K201 can barely escape the Nightmares. AA calms himself. AA tries to fire. He hits some Nightmares. More take their place. K gets into position. Carry. K tries to carry AA away from the horde. K is able to delay the inevitable just a little. C reloads her gun. Tries suppression. C lays down suppressing fire. The Nightmare horde is slowed for a second. The Nightmare horde swings for C89. C89 can barely escape the Nightmare. I don't know what the point of these different options are for. AA struggles to raise his gun. The bullets land, but the horde keeps coming. Good job, buddy. C reloads her gun. Please fire. C fires at the Nightmare horde. The bullet lands. The Nightmares get even closer. K raises his aim. Let's try carrying AA again. Carry away. Get a bit higher. Just shoot. Blood fills the air as the Nightmares claws through each other. You can barely comprehend the mass. Ah! The Nightmares grab and tear at AA-77's flesh. C reloads her gun. Let's go another rage. Into its skull? There has more than one skull, isn't there? The horde won't stop. No, no, no. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I can't take it. I've seen too much and I know we're going to die. I'm sorry, C. I'm sorry, AA. Dot, dot, dot. I have to let go. What if I don't want to? A jolt. See turns? I didn't say a word. All I see is fear. I've only seen fear like that once before. But that's why. Why? Why? Why am I like this? So I let them fall. A's bodies go first, consumed by the mass. As I reach the exit, C is firing and firing and firing. Blood, smoke, terror. It's no use. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Slam the door, barricade it with whatever scraps I find. They're not going to get me. They're not going to get me. I miss me. The light is so brilliant up here. So bright, it swallows the sound. Or did the nightmares? Nightmare. No, that's over. I don't see them, crawling, clawing into my vision, from the corners of my eye. Am I finally free? Ahead of me, a single form appears. A child, crowned in light. The target. All of the pain, sorrows, and sin I've brought into this world. And I'm finally gonna snuff it out. I raise my gun. The child stands. We're gonna shoot this little kid in the face. It turns its eyes from the sky and looks towards me. Vacant. Empty. Not even there. Dissipating into the air. I stare into that abyss and fire. Bottle to the brain? Engage nightmare. The child stares with empty eyes. It has to die. It has to die! The patter of steps. It has to die. It has to die. K gets in a position. Fire. Die, die, die. The child gets closer. K readies his aim. My throat's starting to go, just so you couldn't tell. The bullets hit the child. I didn't know Pokemon was in this. The nightmare is silent. I feel it move. K readies his aim. Fire again. The child gets closer. The child is silent. I feel it move. K begins to move. Fire again. Die, die, die. The bullets hit the child. I feel nothing. It steps closer. K gets in a position. Fire again. The bullets hit the child. The child stares with empty eyes. My chest is so heavy. K readies his aim. More fire. K fires into the child. The patter of steps. It steps closer. K begins to move. Fire, fire, fire. The nightmare gets closer. K readies his aim. Fire, fire, fire. The nightmare flinches, then continues to walk. I feel nothing. I feel the fire grow. I thought you said you felt nothing. K gets in a position. More gunfire. The child gets closer. The child stares with empty eyes. It has to die. It has to die. No, 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 no. I toss down my weapon. This useless piece of trash. I have to do this myself. Myself. Hands around his little throat. I want to throttle it. Shake it. Squeeze. Squeeze the life out of those non-existent eyes. Existent eyes. Feel his body grow limp. Tighter. Tighter. My chest is so tight. My heart bangs against my ribs. I can hear that pulse. Beat. 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 Tighter. Tighter. But it doesn't react. It looks up. So I look at its unfeeling eyes. I want to see terror. I want to see anything. The air is so heavy, it falls, forming around us. The light, so blinding, so blinding. I start to see this little face looking at me. The nightmare. It's young, innocent, familiar. And then I see it, all of it, collapsing. Yeah, man. Look at those images. There, before my face, or before me, my face. What a kawaii face! It's like something wrong with your nose, buddy. And the light fills me. All those days, long ago, when I wore that face, I see them, my friends, gather around me. But they aren't jeering, they aren't laughing, they're crying. I'm so hurt, I can't move. The blood pools around me. and seeps into my heart, I fill it with rage. So much hatred, I turn inward. The pain, the pain. I yell and scream and shout. I want to stop, but I can't. They're so scared. I hear them. I see their names, their eyes. Now made real, the truth in my heart. The guilt like a knife in my stomach. There's like no punctuation. More torn than the mess of blood and steel and bone that was my leg. Christopher, Tyler, Kyle, and the rest who aren't important. They're paralyzed and crying as the things rise from my blood. There's also no girls. The figures, nightmares, this boy, my face with the empty eyes. I don't really know what's going on, but I think he's laying on a table and a guy with a knife and stuff. Existence and paranoid, gathering my flesh and broken wings. Raising them up, slowly, agonizing. And we carry away to my new life, swallowed by fear, gristle, guilt. Feathers falling as we fade. Because I couldn't do it. Because I was too scared to feel. Because I couldn't love them like they loved me. Yeah, man. Gonna get everything dead. The boy falls limp. A trickle of blood falls from his mouth. Ah, boy. Just do the anime spits out blood. My mouth. Tightening. Every muscle tightens. Hands to my chest. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Select that option. 12 hours, 0 minutes, 51 seconds in the morning. Command, can you hear me? C? AA? Anyone? Anyone there? Did it just go like 1 second? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Another second. There were people here, friends, but they've gone away. I threw them all away. Washed away with the tides. Another second. And the sky grows so red. All I can see. Another second passes. When we were young, we always knew when to stop. Now I can't. I can't stop it. I can't stop it. Dog. Another second passes. Throwing, wasting away. The ground, it's so cold. Another second passes. Another second. More seconds. I'm not going to what? I didn't read that fast. No. Did the game crash? Oh no, I still have the cursor. This story is dedicated to the Norton crew. They know who they are. I'm sorry it went so far away. No, I still love you all, even if I'm not very good at showing it. So, the game ended up closing after that message. So, let's call this episode here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoy and subscribe and want to see more in the future. And also, let me know if you like these kind of games or whatever. It's going to be a lot of one-offs from here on out in case you didn't read that messaging that I put up. But stay awesome until next time, and goodbye.